Uh, how do you like the CPAP? Most people cannot speak at all while they're wearing a CPAP, but I can because I'm a magical mystery tool. We'll take it off. Ah, put it there. And there it goes to the floor. Who cares? All right. I cannot sleep currently. Um, I have so many thoughts going on right now. The day of my birthday, I went to bed at a pretty reasonable time, like 1 a.m., and I didn't get up till 4 the next day. God, look at this stress mark. Deep. Ooh. Anywho, great filming, great lighting. And then, let's see, yesterday, which was Monday, I slept all Monday away. I didn't get up until 10 p.m. And I was awake for a few hours. Then I went up to, what time is it right now? It's 3:10. I stayed up until about 2. And then I thought, go to bed and read. Well, as I was reading, I just started feeling really intense. And, because my body's like, what the fuck? We're not sleepy, okay? Why are you laying down? Tried masturbation. That don't work. Excuse me. Masturbation's lost its fun. Where's that from? If you remember, you're a 90s, 80s, 90 kid like me. When masturbation's lost its fun, you're fucking something. If you can guess what that's from. But anyway. And so I can't read, and I'm probably just going to get up. Oh, God, I hate it. But I really don't, ever since my birthday, that was the last time I smoked. Because I thought, it's my birthday, I'm going to smoke. And it was awful. And of course, right now I could go for one, but I'm like, it's terrible. It stinks. Right now you smell good. J'adore. Dior. But anyway, you smell good right now, bitch. Why do you want to go smoke a cigarette and smell like shit? And more than that, a close friend of my sister Sarah's, his name is Les, he said he's suffering COPD now, and it's so bad he can't get out and read. He can't, he's really suffering. And he begged me to please quit smoking. So, of course, I feel like I should. But not only, but he, it's not that we were best friends, but I think close because of Sarah. And I feel, and his wife, Mary, did my hair way back when I was in high school. When we were in high school, we'd always go to Fort Wayne to Tangles to get our hair cut. And everybody always thought, why do you have to go all the way to Fort Wayne? Well, my mother was from Fort Wayne. So I grew up really feeling like Fort Wayne was my hometown, not Decatur. I didn't really feel like I belonged in Decatur. And it's not like saying I'm better than people in Decatur. It's just I didn't feel as cozy. The only thing that I loved / hated was the farm. And it's always in my heart. I'll never go back. It's not the same. I know that. But it's always in my heart. That's the place that I feel the most connected to is the farm. But the actual town of Decatur, I don't have any feelings for. I guess St. Mary's, the church we had. It was a beautiful cathedral, small cathedral, but a cathedral for a small town like Decatur, that's a pretty big deal. But yeah, I grew up going to St. Mary's, and it's a beautiful cathedral. Beautiful. But anywho, what was I saying? Oh, I don't even know. But I just can't understand why or how to fix this sleep pattern. My sleep pattern is so messed up. It's like I'm not even a night owl. I'm kind of just a fuck up because I can't sleep a whole day away again. It's not good for the dogs, it's not good for me. I miss out on everything. I haven't gotten the bills paid yet, which I usually have done by the 3rd. But granted, it's my birthday month. So I was busy doing stuff for that and not wanting to do the bills. But anywho, anytime I seem to film, I have these sheets on my. Otherwise, I never change my sheets. Never. Anyway, I just decided to make a video because, I try to be creative and I'm trying to get my life in order, and I'm so overwhelmed because this is years worth of disaster. But I made this channel to do a difference for somebody out there who's suffering under a pile of shit like me, or just for myself. And this is part of it, the rambling, because I am a rambler. I admit it. I am the rambling rambler. That's my pastime and my profession. And I just feel like sometimes I I'm just losing light. But my dreams are so fucking intense. I can't even begin to tell you. My dreams are beyond. Like, if I do wake up, I'm like, I'm almost angry. Like, let me go back to sleep. I want to read this. I want to see this. This is good. It's getting good. Like, yesterday's dreams were about mom dying, but mom and dad alive. And going through my clothes, giving mom an outfit that I'd never worn, still the tags on it. She could wear it, fit into it. She had a beautiful silk outfit. These were slacks and everything was weird. And a million other things were going on, by the way, of course. And then, I don't know, it was somehow Sarah and I had an apartment, but then we were moving to a mansion. And Sarah had gone to Chicago, and I was living on this street, kind of like you would expect, mature trees, but old homes that are beautiful and huge. And somebody knocking on the door, and I'm just laying dramatically out on this mattress that they could obviously see, but I was like, go away, I'm trying to rest. Then I looked out the door, out the little, window that was there, and it was my neighbor next door over here, Rick. And he was like, when's your sister coming home? Is she coming home? I don't know if he really talks like that, but that's how I make it. And I'm like, well, she's gone to Chicago. And he's like, well, can I park in front of your house? Because they always park in front of our house. If they don't, if they have boarders, because sometimes she'll take in a boarder, and they have the room that's right across from mine in their house. And they park in front of my house. And for months, there was this guy with this horrible truck. And he was such a scallywag. And he would always park so that I'd have to put my trash out in my driveway. It was so irritating. But anywho, he's gone now. Who knows? But I'm like, she'll be back soon, because I did. And then I felt guilty in my dream because, I'm like, oh, who cares if she can't park in front of the house? We're not weirdos like they are. But anyway, we are our own way. But then we're watching a movie that was actually happening in the world. And it was like, I want to say space invasion, but it was more like Mother Earth, which comes back to a point I was making earlier when I posted on Facebook about the Earth being a living organism. And like any living organism, it's attacking the virus that's attacking it. And the virus is us, human beings. We're the ones who are destroying the planet. It's not the planet. It's all of us ding dongs. But And but the movie, we were also in space. I don't know. And we were all trying to catch this movie, and I watched almost all of it. Then the others, Sarah included, came back. And they wanted to start it over. And Sarah was like, "Why do you want to watch it with us? Because you've almost finished it. Come at the end." I'm like, "It's so much going on that I have to watch it again, okay?" But I spent most of my time in my room, and whatever kind of room it was like I had a few things. I don't know. It was weird. And we were kind of like in the middle of where we're going to live. And mom and dad came home, but mom dies, and but it was so intense. And there were people in it that I knew, and then people that I didn't know. So but I didn't want to leave it. And then I finally get up because I have to pee so bad at 10. And I went to bed the night before. I read for a while. Let's see, that would have been Sunday night, early. Maybe by midnight I had turned the light out. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but this has been kind of going on for a few years, and I don't know if it's the medication I take, because I do. I used to take Percocet for my chronic pain, and then I titrated myself off of that. I just asked my doctor. I said, "What's the next thing?" Because I want to get off Percocet, and so now I'm on hydrocodone. And then whatever the next thing is after that, I'm hoping they legalize marijuana. Like, why are you making everybody fucking suffer? People could go drinking, and yeah, it's illegal to drink and drive, but when you're drunk, you don't always have good sense. But I've never seen really any pothead go out there and cause a 20 car pileup. I'm sorry. It's never happened, because chances are that pothead is not leaving their home. I've never seen anybody die from marijuana. Never. But I've seen people die from alcohol. But anyway, my life is so convoluted, and everyone's is right now. 2020 has been so crazy. And the thing is that it's not going to really change in 2021 unless we all do what we can to support one another and to take care of one another. And everybody's all up in arms like, "I don't want to have to wear a mask. It's my right." Well, good. But just wear it anyway, you know? Or we'll shut the whole country down. Like, I don't know. Everywhere, people are, even Sweden had said, "We'll leave it up to our people. Our people are smart." Well, now Sweden's like, "Well, I guess our people are not smart, because they've had an increase of the virus, the COVID virus, and many people getting sick. And so they've had to make some, rules, because people are stupid. You can't leave them up to their own devices, because guess what? They're all dumb. We're all dumb. It's like, I don't believe in it, so I'm not going to wear a mask. So what are all these people dying from then? Witchcraft? I mean, please. What? I don't understand people who are so against it. And I know what they say, masks, "Oh, that's going to trap in bacteria." Well, don't wear it more than 10,000 times, okay? And if you can get one that you can wash, I just buy them at Kroger. And then I wear them like maybe twice, like I might wear it into Kroger, and then I'll go around, and I don't know, I might go to the gas station. That's all I ever do, or Dollar General. The other day I went to Walgreens. Well, I guess my birthday. I went to Walgreens to get some snacks, but also to get some lotion. And you know what? That was the first time I've been inside a store like Walgreens anywhere. And, I'm not trying, but like it's easy for me to quarantine. I'm happy. I like being around people, but I like to leave. It's like I had fun my birthday because I was out and about driving. You know, it's not like I was in a crowd of people, but I was in a crowd of cars. And to me, that was fine. But then I'm done with it, and I'm glad I'm home and fuck you. So I understand it's really hard for people who go out all the time. We know those people who are always going out to dinner, always going to events, which is great. When I finally get my fat ass up and go to an event, I like it. Like when my friend Craig, this is a few years ago, said, "Will you come with me? I've got a free ticket to go see Pat Benatar." And then my usual answer would be, "Fuck you. No." But I went ahead and said yes and had a great time, even though I could hardly make it up and down those stairs. I was such a crippity crap. But it was great to see Pat Benatar. Yeah, I believe in getting out, but I hate being crunched in by people. That's what I hate. That's why I should buy tickets to things now because now, God, I have a great quad muscle. But now, they make you sit 6 feet apart. I enjoy it. I don't like to be at that Pat Benatar. I was like basically melted into my friend Craig. I was like a part of him by the end of it because I didn't want to lean in on the lady next to me. So I was all next to him, and he probably was like, "Ooh." Of course, he's like 6'4". And everybody, when they'd all stand up, I'd stand up and I'd not see a damn thing because I'm a midge. So I don't see nothing. I'm a dwarf. What's the right term? I'm a little person. I'm short. I'm only 5.2. But 5.25. No, 5.2. Anyway, I don't know where the. I don't understand why people feel they got a gripe about it. Like, look at you sheep wearing your masks. It's like, do you really care? And if you don't want to wear one, don't wear it, but just stay the fuck away from me. I don't want you near me because you probably have COVID. So many people don't give a shit, or they say something like, "I've already had COVID, so, and I survived, so fuck all of the rest of you." I mean, seriously. I know people like that who have had COVID and are now like, "Well, I had COVID, and so now I have the antibodies. I'm okay." Well, thank you for thinking about people who maybe have lung disease and or heart disease or asthma. But you're okay, but they might die. I just don't get it. There's nobody cares about anybody else. You got to take care of yourself because nobody gives a fuck about anybody else. It's so sad. I mean, it wasn't like this when I was a kid. At least I didn't feel like it was. Everybody did whatever they could. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe because I was a kid, so I don't know anything. You know what? I sound just like those old people, and I'm getting to be an old person. Son of a bitch! But anyway, I don't care. I'm probably going to end up getting up pretty soon, and what? I'll have to do things because there's nothing to eat. I mean, I have food, but I have to cook it. Blech. I'm so lazy. That's the truth. If I have to cook something, I don't like it. All right, well, I'm done rambling and ranting for now. So if you're sleeping, great. I hope you're having a good sleep. If you're awake, give me a like and a subscribe. Make a comment. Do something. All right, I love you all. We're all connected.